what where is gonna lead me, but it's like for the first time you are living, there's life, you are inspired, you feel you feel life. You see, life is truth, life is love, and you start falling in love with yourself, and it's not attached to any external circumstance, right? It's like you let people go, in your in where does the love go? At a point, these people meant something to you. Where does that love go? It goes nowhere. It's just a matter of free will. We choose to label and to reject and to push that love away. As you outgrow certain aspect of yourself, you have to let people go. And that's where, as we do not know how to navigate that, a lot of people get divorced, at a certain point in their life, and they get punished. They look at it as a failure. They look at it as you know and they condemn as a condemnation. They condemn themselves, but it's just contrast. It's just you outgrowing something. You break up with a boyfriend, don't condemn the person. Don't punish them, right? It's just that you have outgrown that aspect of yourself, and you are making space for something new. You are discovering, you inviting growth into your life. And most of us get stuck there, right? Because we prefer to blame someone, and we don't know what to do with this. Yes, because detachment, growth, comes with those emotions, right? It comes with that burn, that fire, and instead of transcending it and using it to to step into the new version of ourselves, we get lost into it, and we condemn, and we hold on to that hurt, and we bury it into people, and we want to punish them. This is why the twin flame journey is the hardest. Is the hardest, because you are trapped into superficiality. You want to hold on tight, But, this is why Mother Cosmos was telling me, it's like one figure at a time. I have been clinging on, and she has been trying to let go, daughter, and I couldn't, because it was Derek. It's like the love. It's like there's no word for it. It speaks for itself. But then when that love is trapped into superficialities, right, i- i- there's nothing else to do, right? So this is the first video I wanted to make, right? Because I am discovering this new version of myself that is so beautiful, and it's like I I'm just falling in love with me. It's like I have never felt so free. And it's beautiful. What I mean, how this whole time it just took just me speaking truth, and letting everybody go. Yes, it's scary, but you have to go through it. You have to embrace it. You have to really appreciate the process, so this is what I want to start sharing, because that's when my purpose stepped in, right? And my purpose for me, the way it has stepped in, and I'm going to expand on it, right? Because it's about, I want to create something in Benin, because this is something personal to me. There's still women in villages out there being owned and being treated as a property of a man. They're capable of facing their masculine aspect. And I want to go back home, and I want to inspire these women, nurture them. I want to surround them with love and show them that, it's all about us facing our own fear. How do we help? How can I help these aspects of myself? It's very personal, because I have shared in one of my journals, my interaction with one of the maids I grew up with, and how she has helped me into standing up to my dad, right? Uh, um, you, she has been there for me in ways, and even watching my grandma, who has been donated by her dad to my grandfather. Her and her sister married, were gifted to my grandfather, who had 80 wives, and watching my grandmother, who was very wounded, and I will expand on that, prostrate herself in front of my dad for being the boy, um, every day, and seeing how my mom as well was treated by my father has inspired me. This in speaking those truths, you get to see what is it. I discovered purpose. You see, that's so this is what I'm saying. See, when you discover purpose, how it's like, yeah, you have a sense, you have meaning, you discover meaning into your life, and that is priceless. How it's like I've been it feels like I am finally living, I have waited until my in 43 to discover life and freedom, and I'm excited to see how that's gonna take form. It's like I have that vision, I have that objective, that I'm holding on to, that purpose, and I want to invest in it, I want to craft it, and I want to talk about what it takes for us to become whole, for us to nurture ourselves, how us mothers, women, we enable this environment. And nature shows us that, right? Because you see in nature how, in order to get to procreate, the male animal, create colors, transcend colors in ways to get the attention of the female, for the sake of creating the future, right? And we miss those things, right? And this is why I said spirituality, religion is misleading us, right? Because they talk about the woman being the one receiving, right? We are the divine receptacle, but in order to receive it, right, you have to step in your divinity. Yes, I am woman. You have to step in it, right? To reflect, for only as you get into your divinity, the only mirror you can get for a masculine can only be a divine man, right? A divine emperor. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so I wanna expand on that, because I have noticed in my country, in Benin, yeah, that's my purpose. There's a lot of wounded, and I've seen it in my sisters, in my siblings. Even it took me coming into the United States to reconcile those aspects of myself, right? And that's what I want to expand on. Yeah. So I have discovered purpose, right? And it took really letting go of this version of myself, and that's it. The twin flame journey is the hardest journey anybody can be on. It's the hardest. It cannot be explained. It's an individual one, right? So, and letting go of that version of myself, I made space for this version of me, right? And as you have seen in my last journal, right? I am stepping out of my celibacy. Yeah, I am coming out of my cocoon. Let's see what's out there. Let's create this world from a place of fulfillment, of wholeness, of, why is it that we hold on to these people who are only reflecting to us, this limited perspective? There's no limit. I am woman. Yes, I am a divine being. I am a divine love being. Yes, let me explore that. Let me see what I can create. And as I am stepping out of my celibacy, right? Let's see, let's taste, let's imbue this world with love, Let's see with detachment and freedom. There's nobody to chase, there's nobody to run after. My presence speaks for itself. You don't have to chase, you don't have to condemn, you don't have to hurt anybody, because everybody is a reflection of yourself, right? But you set boundaries, right? And you let people speak the truth, stand and face themselves, right? Because there's nobody else but us. We are all one, right? So it's about nurturing our own selves to a healed version, the best version of ourselves. And that takes closing your legs and putting your dick away. Okay? It's not about fucking everything that moves. It's not about opening your leg for the sake of survival, so people can like you, so you can feel, secure, right? So it's about learning how to, detach and transcend your sexuality, into this divine self, right? So that's why I was inspired to make this journal today, right? Because I have discovered my purpose, and I want. It's exciting, and I'm excited, and I want to share it with the world. I want to step out there. Yeah, make it about, money, chasing this thing. But money is an amplifier, right? Money is an amplifier. When you equip money with purpose and meaning, what else is there? What else is there, but love, let's heal each other by speaking truth, and it's about just saying those things that, it feels scary to say them, but as you say them, you just like, wait a second, I decide who I am. Nobody gets to decide that for you. So yeah, I'm gonna end things here, but yeah, I just wanted to express this joy, this excitement, yes, purpose. Let's see what we get to create with that. So if you're out there and you're feeling this agony, whether you're a man or a woman, right? The female masculine aspect, it's within ourselves, right? Those are just projections and mirror. If you are being projected something back, you're making projection, watching your environment, it doesn't suit you, you have the free will to change it. Nobody's gonna change it for you. Stop waiting for this superhero that's gonna fly in and pick you up and put you somewhere. No, you have to do it, and it takes transmuting those energies wave by wave, nurturing yourself, being patient with yourself. Stop condemning yourself. Stop trying to make yourself small just for the sake of opening your legs or putting your dick into something. Okay, let's try to transcend that animalistic aspect of ourselves into our divine being, and I will expand on that, because even if you are in a relationship, now that I am stepping out of my celibacy, yes, I have put blockages on all the men around me, but now that I'm removing and stepping out, even that, it's about, you can go through celibacy even if you are in a relationship. It's just about, and you can explore, that's called the tantra, tantric sex. It's about not climaxing, right? And even if you choose to climax, we don't, because people can choose to have children. Even if you choose to do so, it's about creating this environment with your partner, with your mirror, right? And understanding and limiting those things, because you see, climaxing, it's so beautiful. These are the little secrets. It's so subtle, you know. Climaxing is the forbidden fruit from the Garden of Eden, you know. Climax is that apple that God has said to Adam and Eve not to eat. That's it. It's simple, you know. But yes, all of us, you know, once you taste it, you know, you cannot let it go. Yeah, that's the beauty of it. It takes transcending into your divine self to really appreciate, you know, those truths, because you see, you know, in letting that go, what it transforms within yourself and what you step into, right? Yeah, so as you navigate those things into relationship, I will expand on them later on. But yes, so this is how it takes this to step into, to discover purpose. Yes, it's a transcendence, right? It gets frightening, you know. So I see a lot of people who are trying to find what is my purpose, what is my purpose. It takes building contrast. It takes looking at yourself. It takes speaking truth, you know. You can chase the outer world, you know, and that's contrast. We are all building contrast. This is why it's important to learn to shut the fuck up and allow people to speak their truth and to express themselves and to show you where they stand, you know. So yeah, so let's see what we do with this. So don't so if you are navigating these steps, don't give up. you know, this is me smacking some rainbow into your world with my golden dick here, you know. Don't give up, you know. Yes, take a break. Yeah, if you need to take a break. If you need to hug yourself, hug yourself. Yeah, it's okay, it's okay, it's gonna be fine. Don't condemn yourself. Don't try to reach perfection. You are already perfect just as you are, right? It's about nurturing yourself. Take it easy, okay? You are loved, okay? Stop trying to get that love from the outside. Try to give it to yourself from the inside. That's where I come in, you know. I'm gonna show you how to get there. So we're gonna navigate this thing together, okay? It is time for us to build, to imbue this blessed Mother Earth with love from a place of truth, accountability, you know. And yes, let's do it. It's time. Now is the time, okay? The new Earth is here. Let's enjoy it. Let's appreciate it. Let's let's set ourselves free. It's time to fly, okay? All right. I am woman.